Hey y'all, it's Joey again with Value TCG. Sorry guys for the delay between videos, between last week's and maybe a week and a half ago and this one. We're pretty busy this weekend, so this video took a little bit longer to get out here. So today, this is what I wanted to open. It's the Premium Card Collection 25th edition. So this is the first card product that you could order, One Piece card product that you could order, that I'm aware of at least, from Premium Bandai, the Bandai website directly. And so today I wanted to open it. I think this came out, let's say 6 months ago, maybe a little bit longer than that, sometime in the middle of 2023. And I've kept a few of these just lying around. I haven't really opened one before, and I thought it would be a great idea to open one of these and share it with everyone else here. So let's get this crack-a-lackin'. And as I'm opening this, I do want to talk about just the state of One Piece. Prices are just crazy. I don't know when prices are going to come back down. There's rumors that OP1 and OP2 might get reprinted. But it could be like when Pokemon said they were going to reprint what is that set called again? Evolving Skies. Yeah, Evolving Skies with Rayquaza and Moonbreon, everyone just going bananas. And they did eventually have one booster box reprint, just like One Piece, with OP1 and OP2. But eventually they kind of resorted to just printing ancillary products. And I think that's probably what I expect will happen in One Piece. We're not going to see booster boxes again. I don't really think that's, I don't really think that Bandai really wants to tank the value of their first products. So what they might do is just print, whether it's like, people are saying maybe they'll come up with double packs just for the first sets, and that could be possible. And then, or also, they could just do individual sets as well, or individual sleeve packs, which they have already been doing for quite some time now. So maybe that's what we'll see. Anyways, so here's the I guess the product, and we can open it up, and man, that looks really, really cool. Oh boy. Look at this. So you have Jinbei ST1 version. Zoro. I think this Zoro is close to, $25. Tony Chopper. Last time I looked, he was close to $10. Brooke and Frankie are both a couple dollars each, and then Sanji is maybe $10, maybe 7 or 8. Usopp, Soge King. I think he might be the only one that's just consistently inexpensive to get. Whenever his manga art, and I know this is a pseudo manga art, but whenever Usopp's manga art came out initially, it was the first one that was under $600. The Ace one from OP2 was 600 plus, maybe 800 at release and came down a little bit. Usopp, I think it got to around $250, which is just kind of sad. Monkey D. Luffy, that's just a nice card. A couple dollars here, maybe. And then Nami, Waifu Tax. I believe this is $20, something like that. I looked all this up about a week ago, so these numbers might not be exactly accurate, but even then, And then, of course, beautiful Nico Robin. Miss All Sunday manga in the back here. So when I was looking this product up on TCG Player, across the board, I think added up all these special art cards, all added up to around $80-$85. But then you can buy this envelope and this whole thing sealed for $65, $70. So you can theoretically open one and sell all the contents and actually make money from it. And that's actually quite rare in any TCGs I've followed, bought from. Usually it's a fraction, whatever you open, it's going to be a fraction of the sealed cost. So that's quite rare to be able to make money here. And I think that's what makes One Piece so special. There's just so much love for products and the cards. There's a nice healthy balance of players and then collectors alike. And I do believe we need both of them. I know the player side probably just want collectors to go away as quickly as possible. But if we think about TCGs that mostly just have players, Yu-Gi-Oh, for example, it's not a very healthy market, right? You just have the same people playing the game, doesn't really grow. It's not, there's not that much investment into arts, into gameplay. So you just have the same cards printed over and over and over and over again, and that just makes things really boring for really even the players sometimes. Anyways, so that's it from I guess a product opening perspective. I guess I could just rip this open and like crack and just like take every single one of them out, but I don't really see the point in doing that since we see the cards perfectly cleanly as it is. And this envelope, I think it's just an envelope. There's really nothing. Yeah, there's nothing like, there's no like other pages if I were to open that we could flip to. So this is just like one singular sheet of cardboard that all these beautiful cards are printed on. So I guess there you go. And that's it. Thanks everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let me know, guys, what else you guys want to see. And really recommendations of things that you guys want to see to make the channel better for viewers, better for y'all, better for, for me to produce. I work a full-time job, so I don't have a ton of time in editing and putting things together to make them look super pretty. But, if it's not a huge time commitment, please just recommend it. I'm absolutely happy to take feedback here. Otherwise I'm just having a whole lot of fun with One Piece. I was looking in or online to see what the Japanese meta was, and I've started to think about new decks I'm going to build, right? Unfortunately I missed the boat on collecting 4 Borsalinos. So black decks for me are just kind of out of the realm of possibility unless I just decide to spend $700, which, as someone who values the time value of money, and just having cash on hand over cards, I don't think I will do that. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna play, but probably maybe yellow decks. And I know there's a lot of hate for yellow decks out there. So I might play something else. I might play green. Although it looks like green winning decks in the meta are like, they require you to buy promo cards, which I think it's so strange that One Piece, their promo cards their effects are unique. So you have to just buy those promo cards. And some of those promo cards are really tough to come by, right? They come through in-person events. So as a result, it becomes very limited, the number of cards that are available, and it just makes the hobby really expensive. I really just don't know what Bandai is oftentimes thinking when it comes to putting this game out there and making it accessible for everyone, because it's obviously not accessible. I was watching this one YouTube channel say that Bandai is just restricting supply, excuse me, restricting booster boxes and to keep the value high, to keep collectors happy. I don't think that's what's happening at all, right? I think they're actually just refusing to print or utilize other printers out there, that, ad hoc printer companies that they can go hire, so that the quality is really high, which is a great thing. But it also just means that the English players, us here in America, or folks in Europe, and people in Australia, people are just not able to access One Piece cards, right? The amount of printing volume is just so low, it does not allow for the hobby to grow as quickly as it obviously wants to. So we'll see how that develops. Bandai is known to be wildly stubborn. They're very, very Japanese in that respect. If you've ever done business in Japan, if you've ever talked to Japanese, finance people like I have, they're just very slow to change things. So maybe we will see a change down the line, but maybe not. And to give you an example of just how stubborn Bandai can be, so unless you are an actual investor of their firm, unless you have billions of dollars invested, or hundreds of millions of dollars invested into the company, management won't meet you. So it's not like Rudy's gripe about Magic the Gathering, Wizards of the Coast, and and some of the toy companies like Hasbro in the United States, where all they're trying to do is pump the stock price and really, brown nose with investors and try to really kill their game just to eke out additional cash flow to jack up stock prices. Bandai is doing the exact opposite, right? They're not even meeting with new potential investors unless you own their shares. So that's what I mean, right? Like, I really, really don't. I really think that they're very, very stubborn, and I really don't believe it's because they're just trying to keep the value of their cards high for the collector scene. I think that they're just refusing to hire more printers, to satisfy demand out there. And until, I guess, that changes, or until they buy a few more printing machines, or maybe they might stagger some of the games out a little bit, so they're not working on the new Dragon Ball game. They're not working on all these other things all at the same time, that they can then allocate more time and more money for One Piece, so that, and as they should, right? Because of the demand out there. Anyways, thanks guys. Thanks again. I love this game a lot, so I could talk about this all night. But I do have to go to bed. It's getting late out here. Oh, and actually one last thing I want to show you guys. I picked up the new set of sleeves. These things, I think, are just so cool. I think you can still buy some of these sleeves. I think they're all like $12, $15 on TCG Player, which is pretty crazy expensive for one deck sleeve of, I believe, 70 sleeves in here. But man, these sleeves are so cool. Look, the ones that we get here in the U.S. still just has Japanese written all over everything because they don't have the capacity, I guess, or they don't outsource it to an American company for their American sleeves. Anyways, it's kind of weird. But I think these sleeves are so cool. I know Nami Waifu is very highly sought after. Always the first one sold out. So good luck to those of y'all who are looking for some. And the double fruit one, pretty cool. And then 3 captains. I think this sleeve is potentially my favorite out of all 4 of them. But I think this is actually the cheapest. You can get it for like $6-7 still on a number of websites. Anyways, all right, I'm just gonna end the video here. Thanks guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. And again, let me know what you guys wanna see in future videos. All right, stay good, stay well, and see you guys next time.